Hello everybody, welcome to a Age of the Ring mod 5.0 faction showcase stream. Where today, of course, we are going to look at the Age of the Ring 5.0 release faction of Dol Guldur. Should be pretty good. I can't see chat for some reason. Let me just close this then. Useful. Or let me reopen it. I gotta reopen my chat thing. Hang on. Yeah, we're gonna look at Age of the Ring's new release. We're gonna see what's in it. We're gonna have a really good look at all the units, all their powers. We're gonna see what. Mainly, gonna focus on Dol Guldur. There is a few other changes, of course, to other factions, but I won't really be covering those too much. There's a couple of new heroes from Mordor, which are pretty cool. Other than that, I don't really know a lot. I could read the changelog, of course. But I'm not known for doing that, am I? Okay. Maybe that works? Let me try. Okay, I can see the chat. Great. I fixed it. Oh, I have two chat things open. No wonder. Turns out I'm just dumb. Who would have guessed? Okay. But yeah. I've tried it briefly. And it's pretty cool. So we're gonna have a real good look at everything. It'll be pretty spicy. So let's get in there. It's got a very cool title screen, as you see. I'm not using the in-game music, of course, for obvious reasons, because it's very copyright heavy, not very YouTube friendly. But we're gonna go in with these graphic settings. It seems to run pretty well. It's mostly all high. There's not really any water on most of these maps. And shadows low. Everything, it runs decent. I don't want to crash or anything while showcasing, so we're gonna try that. So I'm planning on doing a Besiege map, which is something they add. This release not only adds like a new faction and stuff, it does actually add the Beef Me Too Evil campaign as well. So a lot of you know I played the good campaign not too long ago. So the evil campaign is also there as well. And I'll be going through that at some point in the future. But of course not today. But that's pretty cool. But the Besiege maps essentially are like scripted. Normally an AI cannot defend a castle in Beef Me Too or Rise of the Witch King. But it can in this, which is pretty cool. So you can actually, they have these special siege maps. Thank you for the host, Age of the Ring. Very kind. Very timely. I'm gonna do Besiege Dol Guldur, just because the map is super cool, and I mean, we're gonna be showing off Dol Guldur, so seems like a good one, right? I don't know if it's the best one for showing off how the units work, but I don't care. Maybe we should do a normal map. I'll show you the Besiege map first, though, just because I think it's really cool. The map itself is fucking amazing. If I don't crash. We'll see. I'm hoping for no crashes. My PC has not been kind as of late.
I come in anyway?
No, go away.
I come in anyway.
I come in anyway. There's two new sound commands as well. One is exclamation so hot. And the other one is exclamation perhaps. Don't do Besiege. Dol Guldur sucks. Siege sucks. Shadows on low should be okay. I could do that. I probably won't do a Besiege map, but I just want to show it off, I guess.
Perhaps.
I thought this map was super cool, so I wanted to just show the map itself real quick before we get into it. I think I'll do the faction showcase on a different map. Look at this thing. The AI builds like plots. I guess they build troops and stuff as well. I haven't actually tried one of these before, other than the Erebor one from ages ago, which I don't really remember. But the map itself looks straight out of the movies, does it not? I'm impressed. Like, as a mapper, I find this incredibly impressive to look at. Very cool. I look forward to actually trying out a Besiege thing at it at some point. But we'll try a proper map against an AI, I guess, so we can actually show how the units fight a little bit against a hard AI. Because I don't know how aggressive they are. Let's turn our shadows to low as well. I think just to be on the safe side. That's probably fine. It's not going to affect much, obviously. Why did I go into multiplayer? Just have it. Alright. We need like a spooky map. I should have planned ahead. I was gonna do... We don't want one that's too dark, but we want one that's dark enough. It's got a bit of fog. Shit. And we probably want to choose one that hasn't been done on a video. Tyrion Gorthad. Show. Let's try that one. Tyrion Gorthad. TY. There it is. Alright, that looks pretty good. So we're going against a hard AI, because I will probably die against Brutal while looking at stuff. I don't know how to play this faction really, so you know, better safe than sorry, right? Let's go against Gondor, I guess. Don't need big factions, don't need big faction colors, of course. We'll leave Ring Hero on against my better judgment. Yeah, right, fuck it. Alright. Let's get in there. Let's get in there! Think about same command to make when you say shit kid? Oh no. Good choice. Alright. So we need a Font of Corruption. Age of the Living, of course, has two different farms. Actually, I think this faction has 3? Or am I wrong? Where is it? The towers also generate terrain. This faction is very unique. So let me start off by saying, of course, you have 2 farms. Potentially 3.
And his brains.
Ooh, thank you for the gift sub, Delphi.
The rabble have erected a new...
Hang on. I can't actually see who it was to.
Perhaps.
Fuck's sake, thread. I don't know who got it, but thank you anyway. Let me turn up the voices. My favorite part of this fucking faction is the voices.
I am the Dark Lord's heir.
They're so good.
I am the Dark Lord.
I'll be honest, I've been skeptical of some of the voice acting in Age of the Ring sometimes. Lothlorien in particular.
Structure.
But this faction, ooh, I think it's top tier.
The
Fucking
darkness
amazing.
spreads.
Doesn't the announcer guy sound amazing? I don't know who did that, but fucking give that guy a banana. Because he's incredible. So we're going to get our barracks. Your builders, of course, are used up when you build. But they only cost 100. So that's a new feature as well.
Domain grows.
Pretty crazy. But pretty cool. Did you notice each building has like a ring around it as you click on it? Which is this right here. The Dark Presence. So basically your units, your like shitty units will decay over time if you're out of the range of one of these circles. So your kind of idea of this faction is to kind of creep towards the enemy, it seems like, with towers.
Here alive.
Maybe that's a little too loud. I like it.
I am the Dark Lord.
But maybe that's too much. This was voiced by Kieran Saward, a pro. Oh, it sounds like a pro. That's for damn sure. Very cool.
The enemy is burning our resources.
Okay, well I wish they wouldn't. Just barrel whites? Barrel whites. Okay, so let's get some Broken Rabble, some Orc Gowlers. I'm not sure how you say that word, to be honest. And Orc Hunters. We'll get some of those boys on the go. Let's get the tower. So, towers, I'm assuming, is how you kind of spread yourself across the map, as well as farms, obviously. Because if you want to move your army without decaying, you kind of need one of these presents. It's like, it reminds me of Creep from StarCraft. For Zerg. That's my...
We serve the master.
That's
I'm
problematic.
getting fucked already.
Fool contests our might.
Sounds about right. Oh, goodness. Oh, jeez. Okay, hang on. We need the barrelways to die. I don't know where the hell they came from. Gaul is an archaic spelling for jail. It's a jailers. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
More orcs from the dungeons.
This is quite a dark map. Maybe it's too dark. But we'll try. We'll give it a go. I'm sure it'll be fine.
What is this? More ruins?
Oh, so cool. So evil. I love it. I'm a huge fan of like undead and
More
evil stuff.
ruins?
So this faction's right up my alley. This is the Broken Rabble unit. It's essentially your bog standard shitty infantry.
The master wills it.
They're like little broken
I hear
prisoners.
Come on, you
beating
mighty
of living
scum. Time
hearts.
to fight.
Oh my god.
You could stop.
Alright, so we'll send them in. We got the
Quit your babbling.
Gaulers. They're like wearing some tribal bone armor. Kinda cool.
The enemy has grown bold.
And they can turn into skeletons later on once we get something else.
Yes.
I'm starting to wonder if I can be heard over this guy. I hope so.
We'll be killed either way.
The voice acting for the orcs is pretty good as well. They're very whiny and wimpy. It's kind of fun. They're essentially the same unit, but with bows. But that's your basic bow unit. As you'll see here,
Scattered.
here's this circle. If we go out of the circle,
Alive or dead. What's the difference?
these guys should start decaying, right?
It seems we are not wanted.
See how they're
here.
starting to
They are
decay?
attacking our resources.
You don't decay super fast,
Don't let 'em leave.
which is nice, but you will start decaying, so you want to be in the presence of some
away.
corruption.
Run away!
I am losing, I realize, because I'm busy. Let's get a freaking hero. Let's try it. Let's start with Queen Sinatra, because I find that one particularly cool. I was a big fan of Shelob. She's right up there. Alright, let's get a
The enemy is burning our resources.
statue expansion. We'll get a tower. Am I gonna die? Wouldn't that be embarrassing? The lighting on this map looks good, though. At least we got that. It's pronounced jail. Oh. Wait, it's spelled that way, but it's pronounced that way? That's crazy. Alright, I'll just leave jailers.
Or die.
What manner of fool contests our might?
These barrelways are actually helping me out, weirdly enough. Okay. So we need more of these
The enemy
builders.
is targeting our shades.
So here's the, this is the thing that spawns... It works kind of like a direwolf sentry or a spider hole expansion, essentially. It spawns some little dudes to protect your thing. That's the fear statue, essentially, that has a... Oh, it actually has a upgrade. I didn't know that. Allows it to summon a horde of skeleton warriors on the battlefield. Or siege.
Time to fight.
Wow. Didn't know that was a thing. This farm
We are under
produces
attack.
blighted trappers, Entwives. Corrupted Entwives is your siege weapon for Dol Guldur. Entwives can enter the font to grant it 10% resource production. That sounds cool. Oh, it's not a power, it's passive. Right, we'll try that. We'll upgrade our barracks so we can get some cool
Can't
units.
you leave us alone?
Cooler units right there. We need more eco though.
I serve no one.
The spiders in this fucking faction are so creepy. Like, they're so well done, they make me
They will
uneasy.
regret coming here.
Here's Queen Sinatra. She also has very cool voice acting.
It seems we are not wanted here. The structure has been improved.
You do not command me.
She reminds me of something like Warhammer, Total War Warhammer or something, voice actor
Our
wise.
domain.
It's very pro. Sounds good. So we'll go over powers later. I just need to make sure. I need to stabilize a bit. Because that would be kind of shit if I died.
Safe.
And power-wise, I guess we'll get something. So we'll look at the 5s first. Target allies getting 100% damage. The cost of 50% armor. Okay, so you get basically a berserk, kind of. Summons a Spirit of Dead Marshes. Identical appearance to Tether Shade, which is your builder. If the builder is attacked, the spirit will disappear, stunning enemy units and reducing their vision significantly for a short time. So basically you trick the enemy into attacking like a spirit. It does a big stun on their army, which is kind of cool. And enemy units slow to take damage over time. That could be... We'll start with this one.
Guard the shades. We are under attack.
Die.
I need them to target it. Unfortunately, they're killing my young men's. Also, this is a debuff around it as well. Nearby enemy units on 15%, minus 15% speed and 10% armor. So they're pretty good to keep alive as well.
All around.
What is this?
My patience.
More ruins.
You do not command me.
This faction gives me a very Warcraft 3 undead vibe a bit. I love it.
You are all but pawns in his game.
Alright, oh, it's not a builder, right?
Little
We need some more builders.
all around.
More. Our voice acting was done by a pro as well. Damn.
Do not let them free the slaves.
Got a lot of pros going on.
The enemy has grown.
Enemies within the radius are slowed and take increased damage from spiders. At rank 6, also summon a horde of fell brood. Okay. Sounds like a web on the ground. 14 each. Let's get our farm back for the 1000th time. Queue up some more builders. Obviously, you're going to be running through a lot of builders, building your things.
Attacking our resources.
What is it now?
You got to remember to replace them.
Come here. Little flies.
She can burrow, of course. That's her first ability.
You are food.
Unfortunately, we'll still lose our farm.
Darkness spreads.
But, you know, I'm used to that. Just put it back. It's fine. You bastards. Let's see if we can get some damn towers up here. Or maybe some restless barrows. These are also defensive structures, very similar to warg sentries, but
Fools.
about 10 million times
Our
cooler.
resources.
It never
Just
ends.
leave some boys there. Alright, let's get a Spire of Sorcery. Very cool looking building. Well, they're all cool looking. Here's the barracks, by the way. I didn't really get a chance to zoom in on it. There's a guy poking some prisoners with a stick, which is always fun. This is very, very cool. Very Dol Guldur. They've obviously went with the theme of the movie The Hobbit. As how things look. And I think it, you know,
Our domain
looks fucking great.
grows.
Alright, let's get to... There's that shitty farm back
What
there.
manner of fool contests our
Can we make any
might?
lives yet? 650.
Our domain.
Ooh, also needs to be level 3. And 600 to upgrade that, okay. We'll have to wait on that one.
You serve your queen. Come here.
So the Restless Barrow, it basically makes skeleton, like heroes of Ravanian or whatever, restless warriors. But it works like the Warg Sentry. They keep coming out. But I fucking love skeletons.
We are not wanted here.
Oh, unfortunately, they have died. That's what happens when the
We have improved
power guy
the
dies.
structure.
Wicked star.
so if they accidentally kill it,
The enemy is
gives a
burning
big
our
stun.
resources.
big stun to the old faction. There's another one. Nice. Cause enemy used to be hostile to each other. That particle effect is fucking cool. That's like Descent from Mouth of Sauron, though. Sure anyone will recognize that. Let's get some actual, like, top-tier troops there. Those are really good ones. That's the good stuff from your army. That's all my money as well.
They are attacking our resources.
It's fine. Let's get the other power here. The other... Target ally... Cause target battalions become hostile towards all allies. So they have Descent kind of stuff going on around through her and through this. There's some really cool powers. Like, this thing is fucking crazy looking. Reminds me of Stitches or whatever from Warcraft. Is it Warcraft?
The enemy is burning our resources.
Or that guy from one of those MOBAs.
Darkness
Little
spreads.
flies all around.
Okay. So that's our new unit. We'll have a look at him in a minute. Get my farm. I'm really struggling to keep my farms alive. I don't know if you can tell.
A fool contests our might.
Wish I had walls. Same goes for all
They're
factions.
attacking
Really.
our resources.
Not a problem with the faction. I just love walls. Alright, so we'll put a few towers up.
You so
The AI loves to focus down your damn
have come.
farms.
The rabble have erected a new structure.
Alright, so let's have a look at the Orc Ravager. Or not. They've got other things in
We
mind.
are under attack.
Imri Hill, apparently. Jeez, they fucking ruined him.
Have erected a new structure. What is this? More ruins.
Okay, now we can look at him. Here's the Orc Ravager. They wield a big two-handed axe. They wear some really heavy armor, and they just generally look like badass orc, like Death Knights or something. They're pretty cool. They come with some level 2 power, do knockback, and getting regen health per hit against structures. So that's pretty neat. And then we have the Tomb Guard, which they wield a, of course, Bardiche kind of thing. There's some chainmail. I think they're undead orcs. I think they're all undead. Most of this faction is undead. That's kind of the, you know, the main guy is the Necromancer, so, you know,
They will
does make
not
sense.
leave here alive.
We also have some other cool heroes we'll hopefully get to in a minute. We'll get Kargast, I suppose. Actually, no, let's start with this guy. And I guess we can get
Do
Thrain.
not let them free the slaves.
Why not?
little flies all around.
Alright, let's stop killing my tower again.
The enemy has grown bold.
What the hell?
It's right.
Thrain's voice acting is pretty funny. Summon the Stargate. Damn. Thrain, of course, is from the extended edition, like deleted scenes or whatever, right? From The Hobbit. As is Crimpool. Neither of them are in the actual Hobbit films, unless you watch the extended versions. But yeah, they're pretty cool. They're good additions. I don't know why they cut a lot of things, really. But anyway, he is the like dungeon keeper, the torturer. You might have seen him before. And what he does, some of the plenty of orc prisoner or orc jailers are there. That's rank 3 includes more hunters. At rank 7 includes ravagers. Cool. So we can just summon dudes straight up. Have it permanent?
We are under attack.
Times. Perfect. Perfection.
Protect our resources.
Let's get some tower there. Let's upgrade our Spire of Sorcery. We'll get some Harbingers of Shadow. Those are also super cool units. We need a spider thing, don't we? Well, I'd like more than 2 farms. Jeez.
Looks like meat back on my
Spire of Sorcery near the point where the AI focus attack and upgrade the Spire.
Darkness.
We put ours here, but we could also remove it and move it elsewhere.
I see a thin, pale
We'll move it over
creature
here.
hopping about.
Oh, do we? Oh no.
Little flies.
The enemy is burning our resources.
Where is he?
It seems we are not wanted here.
He found Golem. I'm assuming that's what he meant by that. We'll have to make sure Sanathra is ready to burrow and catch that boy. Alright, we'll put the Spire of Sorcery here then, because they seem to love this area.
My patience runs out. Skitter. The hunt is on.
We are under attack.
I can smell their fear. You are food.
Oh god.
Try and kill me.
Alright, let's bring him back.
Where are they?
What is it now?
Bring everyone home. Shit's getting real.
They are
Where's the spider
pressing the
nest?
attack.
Spider lair. Let's get the spider lair. It's not put in front of the fort because I want to look at the fort.
It seems we are not wanted here.
Get some more upgrades on our fortress. There we go. Upgrade wise, we'll have to look at that in a minute.
Release me.
It's kind of what I wanted to do it without an AI. I thought about it, but you can't really show off the powers. Well, I guess I could have if I made a custom version of the map. Well, I like killing things. What can I say?
More ruins.
There's the spider's nest, complete with your own wriggling man, or 4, or 7. I don't know. But the spiders that come out of here look fucking terrible. I hate them. Not terrible in a bad, like they're poorly designed way.
You are all but pawns.
Like Sinatra looks pretty bad. I should stop using the word bad. Looks pretty like terrifying as a spider. Like I don't like that. But I think these ones, where are they? The Sinatra sister looks fucking gross. It's like, ugh. I don't like building it because I don't like spiders really, and that's like super. It's too real. Basically. It's too big! Well, let's try a 10-point power. We got a Forest of Fear. Corrupts an area of terrain. Friendly units and structures within the area become stealthed. So that's like the Elven Stealth, essentially. Elven Mist, whatever. We got Descent, more or less, and Elven Wood, but Dol Guldur style. Let's see what their wood looks like. What?
A structure has been improved. What manner of fool contests our might? Do not let them free the slaves.
It's very Dol Guldur Mirkwoody. I like it. Sisters really do look like spiders. No me just I know. That's all of us like. Wait, where's our small spiders? Is it still alive? They have cool voice files as well. The spiders all have voice files.
The spider lair grows.
Good voice acting as well. I like it. I'll have a look at these boys. They're definitely a bit more real looking and kind of crazy looking than the normal spiderling. They got little tentacles and just try not to zoom in on
The
those.
enemy has grown bold.
They can have the venom sacks, of course. Gotta have the venom sacks. Nearby enemy cavalry are terrified. Also passively increased cavalry speed 15%. So these are here to be your anti-cav things. And it looks like they've been spec'd into it. Research to upgrade Dol Guldur prison to enable this equipment.
So sad.
Sure. Oh my god, our spire almost died. Oh no. It's dying because of fucking Immerhill. I didn't see him because of the
A
trees.
fool contests our might.
I don't want to upgrade this now. Might as well build a new one. Fuck. Jesus. I think Immerhill died.
The
I can't see
enemy
through
is
those trees now.
burning our resources.
Your farms do come with this ability once you get a spider lairs. Someone in temporary swarm of spiders around the structure. Slows nearby enemies' attack movement and deals minor damage. Ooh. I love that trebuchet. So some little spiderlings around your farms, which is pretty neat. Once you get this spider's nest. Okay.
My patience runs
Sorry,
out.
I'm trying. It's just hard to go over things and also try to play. That's the problem I'm having.
What is this? More ruins.
We do want to get Kumul on the go soon. I just need more farms, but they won't leave me alone. Something bitches.
Back into the trees.
The living have come.
Let's get the fucking thing for the 3rd time. But defend it this time.
What manner of fool contests our might?
Probably don't
The
need this yet.
structure has been improved.
Alright, so we get Sinathra's sisters now.
Darkness spreads.
Die!
Disgusting. Like Ungoliant, Sinatra possesses an insatiable hunger for flesh and precious objects. You can now trample and steal resources when dealing damage to enemy units and structures. So that's a passive. When activated, Sinatra regains 30% health.
The
Wow.
rabble have erected
Pretty-
a new
pretty powerful, actually.
structure.
My patience runs out.
Axis. Hey,
Here's the Sinatra sister.
Do not let them free the slaves.
I don't like this one. It's a very... Yeah. I love it, though.
Alive and reeling.
And the voice acting is great.
Where is it?
Slow decay Necromancer's magic does not affect this already consumed by it. So I guess they don't get affected by it. Allows spider to tunnel, obviously. And disables enemy structure and deals minor damage over time.
We are under attack.
How
The
did they
enemy
get
is
to the
burning
buyback?
our resources.
Probably because I'm blind, but... Also, another feature. You can build builders out of your towers. For 90 as well. They're normal... Oh, I guess... Did I get something that lowered the cost of builders? Must have. I don't know what it was, but I must have done. Come on.
What manner
Yeah,
of
well, do it.
fool contests our might?
Oh, it summoned some wings now.
Please. Please.
Very fierce spider.
time has come again.
Circles in our mind.
Yeah, it's like a Thrain. He's a shadow by his former self and is able to skulk someone unnoticed. Working rebel near Thrain, gain 33% experience and armor. And when Thrain reaches low health, he becomes temporarily invulnerable.
Missiles and darts. From whence?
Imrahil. This guy has a cool power.
Not here.
The Tower of Sorcery
Can
has
summon a
been
tower. I cast Dark Presence and may recruit Broken Rabble from it. So you can just summon a tower. It also gives you the Corruption. So you can use that to keep pushing forward towards your enemy. And your guys won't decay while they're in the range of that.
We are under attack.
Cripples and attacks retrieving the Ring of Power. Deals 30% damage for Gandalf the White. Elrond, Galadriel, and Thorin. And 3, he has also strike. Lowers the armor of enemies within a small radius up to 5% and max for 25%. It's a passive. And of course he summons boys. He now summons Orc Ravagers. At rank 7. Does that work? Oh, they're there.
Spiders getting everywhere.
Bloody spiders. Alright, let's try and keep this damn building alive. Let's really invest in defense here. Let's upgrade our fort. Blights. Prerequisite rather to the Hill of Sorcery. Enemy units surrounding the fortress take damage and turn into wraiths upon dying. Sounds good to me. Don't know about you.
Leave us alone.
No, I'm afraid not. We can't. Let's get more towers. Towers for everyone.
They
Cheese!
will not leave
For
here
everyone.
alive. The structure has been improved.
I'm just going to 15-point tower. Zoom in a bit.
It seems we are not wanted here. What is this? More
Also, something I noticed when I was playing earlier, these spell brutes have trample. They trample enemy
our
units.
domain.
So they're essentially your cav and anti-cav,
Spreads.
which is interesting. So we got Wither, disables and damage structures in a radius. Okay.
The enemy is burning our resources.
Well, we need vision on their face, fortunately, for that.
What manner of fool contests our might?
Ah, we're builders. Unlimited builders! Hopefully that tower will finish them off. I gotta remember to upgrade these towers as well. I can get some builders out of these towers. Goes on Sansa's sister. So every building gives you that dark presence thing. So anything you build towards your enemy.
Is never
We'll keep you
They will regret
You're alive.
coming here.
I don't think a lot of units, your top tier units, don't need that though.
He has grown bold.
I don't think Tomb Guard take damage over time while they're outside of this radius. I don't think Ravagers do either. I think it's just like the low tier guys that you use.
You could stop.
Okay. Let's go on the offensive slightly. Okay, what else can we do?
Our time has come again.
Ah, imprison is really
They
cool.
will not leave here alive.
Cripples an enemy hero. Surrounding the enemy hero. Or causes causing surrounding enemies to cower in fear. Sorry. The brain part. Can't be cast on monster ring heroes, LSR, Tom, Bombadil. But essentially, it's cripple, but it puts him in a cage.
We are under attack.
Like it actually makes a
Get on the
cage.
menu,
Our
boys.
guests
If we see fucking Immerhill again, we'll give him the old cage.
You do not command me.
Thank you for the follow.
the
Pezgil.
living have settled
Also,
here.
Motimisil, whatever that says. Alright.
The enemy fortress lies nearby.
We have a greater blight.
No escape.
Oh, is it just generating barrel
It
ice?
seems we are not wanted.
Well, not only is this a cool ass building, a spire of sorcery. Is that what it was called? Yeah. Looks cool. It's got some Morgul magic going on, Morgul sorcery. But you can get the cool units from here, some of them. It also comes with infestation, so you can do the same thing as your farms. Spawn little spiderlings. There they are. But we have Harbingers of Shadow. We get to Armored Castellan. You probably, if you've played Age of the Ring before, you probably recognize them from Mordor. They've been moved over to here. Ooh, they sound cool as well. I didn't actually hear their
They
voice
will
models before.
regret coming here.
They sound like
We will.
dead. Who would have guessed?
What is thy bidding?
Fucking
What manner of
sick.
fool contests our might?
I love them. Every time I hear like, it gives me the Total War Warhammer vibe. Sounds like the Tomb Guards or something from the Tomb Desert guys. What the fuck are they called? The Undead, whatever. Let's get this. Actually, should we save for 25? Yeah, we'll save for 25. I'll do it anyway.
It seems we are not
What we
wanted
got?
here.
Can be cast on structure to deal damage over time. At rank 3, spawn several uncontrollable wraiths around the target structure. Space lasts for a short time. Can turn enemy units into wraiths. Okay, so it's very similar to like
The beating of little.
Well of Souls from Sorcerers and base game of Rise of the Lich King. There's the spiderlings doing the trample damage there. It's weird using your spiders as cav. I must confess. I don't hate the idea. It's just an unusual idea. Which is pretty cool. Small for unusual ideas. What else do they do? Harbinger attacks passively decrease armor by 5% and movement speed by 10% per hit. And units within the radius take damage over time. Affects both enemies and allies. Risen, dead, or immune. Okay. Anyway, did we
They
get one
will
of these? I don't know.
regret coming here.
Greatly increases the radius of the blight passive, which makes nearby enemies
The
from the blight
enemy is
die.
beyond my sight.
Apparently, we can upgrade the radius of that. So things that die in the radius of this turn into barrel whites. So that's why we got some barrel whites coming in. There you go. So the Tower of Sorcery is very, very nasty. Let's get the Hill Sorcery. Less use of the Ensnare ability. Increases Fortress's armor, takes control of enemies within the radius. When Ensnare runs out, ensnared units take damage. Reduce all structure costs by 33%. Probably should have bought that earlier. Can be cast to reveal part of the map, because there's a Dol Guldur Palantir. Enemies caused in the radius take minor damage over time. So it basically spies on the enemy area, and then enemy units in the area take a little bit of damage. It's a fun little way of making an evil version of Palantir.
It seems we
That's
are
fire
not
damage to the
wanted
fortress
here.
and bats, so you can do bat things, you know. See stuff as you do. You can also, once your farm gets level 2, spawn a horde of broken rabble at the cost of production for 60 seconds. So we'll just do that. Just show it off. It'll stop producing money, but it'll give us a free unit of guys
Let us go.
instantly. So if you ever need to defend, that's pretty handy. I'd imagine this faction's probably pretty difficult to kill
We
in
are under attack.
the hands of someone skilled, you know? Spam some jailers.
Master's lair grows in splendor.
Okay. Did they kill my barracks? No, it's right there.
The fortress has been
will
expanded.
do, right?
More slaves to the mills.
Oh, we also got to turn them into skellies, don't we? Must. Plus the hordes to purchase
Our
fire
dark
upgrade.
fortress grows.
Equip
They
significantly
will
increases
not
the damage done by
leave
arrows.
here alive.
Fight or
Plus
die.
level 200 use a bring it down ability.
What manner of fool contests
We'll upgrade all patrols and
our
towers
might?
instantly once
We
they're
have
built.
improved the structure.
Oh.
The fortress has been expanded. We are low on resources.
Basically, you can take these little orc guys with the spears. Now that we have this spire of sorcery, you can turn it into a risen dead horde.
More meat for the front
I see
line.
an impale creature hopping about.
So we killed those
Our
little orcs,
dark
now they're little
fortress grows.
Undead orcs. So I guess these guys aren't dead yet?
I could bloody sleep.
Oh yeah, they're not. Okay, so we turn a
It seems we are not wanted
undead,
here.
not dead, into an
Come on,
undead.
you mangy scum. Time to fight.
I like the portrait as well. Very cool. I don't think they decay outside of the radius either. These guys do,
Alive or
but once you
dead.
turn them into skellies,
What's the
they don't,
difference?
which is interesting.
Die!
So you have to rely so much on your corruption. Where's these damn Castellans?
They are
There they are.
pressing the attack.
The Castellans are very slow, but they're very
What
cool.
manner of fool contests
Oh,
our
they stand super cool as well. They have a cool aura around them as well. This is Castellan. What do they do? Provide armor to nearby allied structures, attacking enemy units or position or poison
Come
that
on,
reduce
you
armor.
mangy scum. Time to fight.
Becomes immune to damage for 30 seconds, but cannot move, attack, or heal. That's interesting. Sounds very defensive. A lot of Dol Guldur's things sound defensive. Enemy units are blasted back and take damage. Uh-oh.
That's the one ring. Claim it for the master.
It's alright, we came prepared.
We are under attack.
Nice.
The ring. Bring it to the master.
Oh no.
You so
Oh right, this is it. This faction has a different ring mechanic. I thought it was bugged out for a second. The Necromancer is Sauron. You can't have Sauron and Sauron at the same time, right? So you have to give the ring to the
what
Necromancer.
is it now? You do not command me.
And that's their ring hero. Okay.
Seems
I was like, shit, I can't put it in the fort. Then I remembered, oh yeah, you're not supposed to. Thank God. Alright, let's get a corrupted Entwife and some trappers as well. We haven't had a look at these.
I look forward.
We should probably get Kumul as well. Because Kumul is cool. Fuck, I tried.
Little flies.
Oh well.
All around.
Summons a corrupted ancient spirit of the forest under your control. Oh, right. I know what it is. Okay. We'll use that later. When we're ready to go attack some shit. So here's a corrupted Entwife. So obviously in the lore, nobody knows what happened to the Entwives. They've gone with the interpretation that they disappeared around Dol Guldur and they were enslaved by Sauron.
We
I
are
can get behind that.
here.
So there's your siege unit. And that's what an Entwife would look like in their eyes, which is pretty cool. Well, a
My
corrupted version.
master, Sauron the Great, bids thee welcome.
They don't take decay. Looking for the follow. Once Entwives are killed, they drop a tumorous acorn, which will respawn the Entwife if left alone. So they're kind of like a phoenix. If they die, they drop a little egg, and then if the egg doesn't get killed, they'll come back. Which is pretty crazy. Antwise can enter a font to grant it 10% resource production. We'll do that in a moment. Of course, you can toggle between rock throw and not. But you can also put them in your farm. And they have a little bath. Look at them. They're fucking loving it. And now this makes 10% more resources, which is pretty crazy. You
What
can exit it
manner
with
of
that as well.
fool contests our might?
Well, we might as well leave her in there, actually. Let's see what these guys.
Go.
Ew. They look like a fun guy. Bunch of fun guys. Is the stream done yet? I need, need to go drown myself. That's the Blighted Trapper.
What?
They are not affected by the magic, so they can go outside the radius without taking damage. Effective Woodsman temporarily do poison damage. You also just damage the structures. Archers in the target area become infected and lose 50% vision, 25% range damage, 25% load.
We are not wanted here.
Pretty cool. Let's see their voice files.
Go.
Sounds like they can't make words very well, which is reasonable.
My patience runs out.
Quit your babbling.
Let's mass necromancy these orc prisoners, orc jailers rather.
You will serve your queen.
Alright, before we give Sauron the ring, obviously, we should look at the base hero first, right? So here is the Necromancer,
He has grown bold.
which has some custom voice. Sounds pretty good.
Abandoned all reason. Spread the corruption.
It's pretty close to what they had in the movies.
Spread
Not bad. We got a counter slow decay and buffs armor and damage by 15%. Summon a large black ward.
We are not
Maximum of
wanted
3 may be out at
here.
any time.
spawn of Karkar.
Cool. So we can have 3 if that goes off cooldown. Here's the warg. Deal strong damage to selected enemy and cause temporary bleeding. You can't always get that as well. Which is pretty cool. There's the wargy. Looks
They will regret
menacing.
coming here.
No escape for you.
No, no. How long have they been trebucheting me? Hopefully not long.
Enemy has grown bold.
Damn it. No damn trebuchets. Oops. Actually, you know what? We'll put that there.
Little
Kill the trebuchet!
all around.
Useless minions.
They are attacking our resources.
So obviously, when your building gets canceled. Oh yeah, let me.
The rabble have erected.
It seems when
a
you
new
do cancel your building, you
structure.
do lose your builder. So, or if you get it destroyed, you do lose your builder. So that is indeed the case, which is a bit rough. So you gotta make sure not to lose your shit, I suppose. Obviously, the builders aren't super expensive, but still, you might end up going through your builders quite quickly if you're not careful.
You are all but
Alright, what was I looking at? The Necromancer. I think he also has a radius of corruption around
Do
him
not
as
let
well.
them free the slaves.
So if he's with you, he
Our
acts...
domain grows.
Does he act like this? Is that how that works? So basically Sauron
What is this?
is, if he's with your army, they won't decay? That's pretty cool.
The rabble have erected a new structure.
What else does he got? Cast a necromantic spell on enemies with radius dealing heavy damage, resurrecting dead as risen dead under the player's control.
We are under attack.
So you can make some undead minions. I love undead, like necromancy, so this... I love the theme of this faction a lot. Rank 6, increased damage. Ooh, hang on.
Try and kill me.
Let's put a prison around Imrihill. Look at that. That's an actual jail cell around him. And, but it acts as like Lurch's cripple, basically. So that's pretty neat.
What manner of fool?
But I
contests
like the visual representation of you're crippled. Just like, here's a prison cell.
escape for you.
Pretty fucking legit. Alright, let's get some more things. Just get a lot of crap. Get a lot of crap that can't get through me, right? Get the rest of our heroes. How far does this reach? Probably not super far, I'd imagine. Meet the barrow white? No. No.
You serve your queen.
Alright, let's go over there. What was it looking at? Sauron.
There is no life in the void.
Okay, rank 8. Can be cast on Restless Barrows to summon a horde of Restless Warriors. Okay, we need to level up Necromancer. I think we're going to end up giving him the ring before leveling him up, though. Unfortunately, so we might not get to see some of these powers. Or they might change? I think they'll probably change once we give him the ring, don't they? Does he become Sauron? I don't know. I'd imagine he does.
It seems we are not wanted
Powers mostly
here.
stay the same. Oh, okay. Well, that's not too bad then. Then I won't feel like we've missed out. Necromancer erupts in flame, blasting back enemies, setting
our
the surrounding area on
resources.
fire.
My patience runs out.
Alright, we got Kumul, we got Kargast.
I am beyond hate.
You might recognize those voice files.
I am the wind's whisper.
Because, of course, that's Karsh's voice
What
files.
manner of fool contests?
Of course, he looks a hell of a lot cooler than Karsh does.
Ravage.
He has a very cool, like, glow to him. The skeleton. I like skeletons. Nearby enemies are slowed by
Do not let them
passively
free the
putting through defense.
slaves.
Activated to deal a heavy strike against target enemy. Draining some life and knocking them over. Nearby enemy. Alright, friendly units. Undead gain 15% movement speed and 30% experience. Target structure earns
We
more
are
resources.
under attack.
All near by units have reduced armor for a time.
Hey,
Target structure earns more resources, but all
The
nearby
enemy
units
is
have reduced.
burning our resources.
Gotcha. So you can buff your money, but anything around it will have less stats.
What is it now?
Reasonable.
Oh, the black banners.
What else we got?
The enemy
Target enemies
has
stunned in
grown
fear. Any
bold.
risen dead in the area take 50% damage. Deal 50% damage. Sorry. Kargas slowly but continually summons temporary single restless warriors from the earth, but can't move or attack. Left click to activate
Do
and
not let them free the
desactivate.
slaves.
Oop,
The
you got a
flaming arrows.
you got a little mistype there. Desactivate. I don't know how to desactivate, but I'll learn. I'll give it a go. Alright, let's get this bad boy. We got Kamul. The sniffing. I always found the sniffing a weird part of the Lord of the Rings. Look at that, the fires are fucking green. I hadn't seen that. That's cool. This also shares some similarities with the Angmar Mill, as you'll notice. Except it has no one pushing the Wheel of Pain.
You are
I'm guessing it's pushed by spirits or something.
What manner of fool contests?
Kamul looks like a Black Rider. At this point. Or, did I say Sauron? I meant Kamul. If I
I hear the beating
did.
of
He also has some special voice files.
you cannot hide.
Pretty neat.
Coward, you mangy scum.
Another thing where the voice files are just really, really good. Let's see. Can we use this on somebody finally?
It seems we are not wanted here.
No, the range that's not super far. As it shouldn't be, really. It's a defensive power.
little flies all around.
Just use some things.
All meat for the front lines.
We need to get Kamul leveled up. Kamul does have a fear, of course. There's a cool party. Oh, Jesus. Somebody died. Probably Imrahil again. Black Breath. As Nazgul gather, as more Nazgul gather, their strength grows. 10% damage, 10% armor per ring wraith
What
nearby.
manner of fool contests our
2 nearby enemies suffer
Let us
damage and armor.
steal
Rank 6
more
also
of these
causes damage over
riches.
time to nearby enemies. Okay. Rank 3, he takes on his role as Lieutenant Dol Guldur. Gets a buff to the nearby undead. At rank 5, he dons his armor, granting him 50% armor. So he'll have a visual change to his model. And then this summons the coolest looking unit in this mod. So we need to get him to level 8. ASAP.
We are under attack.
Am I the only sending Imrahil? I don't know. I was wondering that myself.
They will regret coming here.
Fucking Imrahil. Imrahil! Imrahil's dead. Again.
You are all but pawns in his game.
Let's just give him the ring. Fuck it.
No escape for you.
So this is how you get the ring to Sauron.
I look forward.
See what happens.
The enemy has grown bold.
Dungeons.
Fresh victims.
Quite some black speech and some music. Sick. Sick him up first if he dies. He's still level 1 though. Maximum 3 very out of any time. So now we summon ring wraiths.
What
There we go.
manner of fool
Summon a ring
contests
wraith.
our might?
Oh yeah.
I hear the beating of little
I don't want to kill their base. Because, you know, obvious reasons. I'm not done here. Far from it.
I'm not scared. You're scared.
Let's give them fire arrows. Fire arrows! Careful not to hit that button. If you give them Necromancer, they're all just going to die. And then they'll stop being archers. These guys, on the other hand, I don't mind.
Little flies.
Join me, undead minions. Why are we so slow?
I have business elsewhere.
Who knows?
I go
Okay.
to my lair.
I see you.
What else does he do? Cast a necromantic spell on an enemy's large radius, dealing heavy damage, resurrecting the dead. Okay. Necromancer becomes incorporeal, allowing him to move quickly across the map while terrifying nearby enemy
They
units.
will not leave here.
Does not allow him to
alive.
attack though. And he erupts in flame, bats spinning enemies surrounding the enemy fire. Same thing as the other one. Shorter cooldown with the one ring though. So that's pretty legit. We need to get him leveled up. Should we just send a hero squad?
Get a knife!
They're the only ones we need leveled up anyway. This guy is level 10 now. He's level 10. He's level 10.
We are under attack.
But we won't use them. We'll just use... Well... I guess he can come. Fuck it. Group 1.
My patience.
Everybody that way. Group 1 goes this way. So we'll leave them home. Leave the kids at home. We're going out for a steak. You know what I mean? Because I don't. What the fuck? Alright, we got 15 power points. Very cool. We need to use our power. I want to see what they do. It's a problem when you don't place a brutal AI in. Have they stopped doing stuff?
Missiles and darts. From whence? I
Nope,
hear
there we
the
go.
beating of little hearts.
Alright, let's try this. This thing is fucking weird and crazy. Hey look! It's Shade of the Wolf if you did a lot of heroin for a few years. It's cool, but weird. It's like a forest spirit with like some
What
fungus on
manner of
it.
fool
But obviously
contests
redone
our
from the
might?
Shade of the Wolf. Because he looks and moves very similarly. Enemy use within the radius of damage over time. If the unit dies, Guanthur or whatever receives armor.
Protect our resources.
Try that out. Okay. Can target friendly units or devour them or regain some health. Can we do that with Sauron? No, of course not. We won't do that. Target structure is destroyed.
We are under
Can't
attack.
cast on forts. Wait, what? Twisted trees appear in its place. Doesn't affect fortress. So we can just straight up destroy a barracks. What? That's crazy. It just puts a big tree up. Okay, some of the waves of shades to clear out an enemy.
They will regret coming here. It seems we are not wanted here.
Cool. He is a lot like a crazy fucking Shade of the Wolf. I like it.
There is no life in the void.
Holy shit. Strange. Oh, the bear flock slows me down. Right, this map has map hazards. Another feature of Age of the Ring, of course. The fog actually does something.
The time has come.
Okay,
Go.
well, we kicked their ass a bit. Let's just send them in.
All be despoiled.
We also have the Undead Monstrosity to show off, which
The
is
living
pretty cool.
have
Disables
come.
damage to structures and arrays. We also need to try this out.
What manner of fool contests our
I mean, I don't really want to destroy their barracks because I need them to build men, but you gotta do what you gotta do, right? So Sauron does have a bit of a his knockback like he usually does, but he's not as powerful as like the other one knockback wise.
Our guests have returned.
He's of course got more.
The dead are mine to command.
Other power.
We must bide our time.
That's what they're building.
We are under attack.
So we made some skellies. Our guy's about to die. Check this skeleton out. The undead you make with this are awesome.
I hear the beating of little.
Look at this little guy. Look how he runs. Is that not fucking great?
Behold, the enemy camp.
I love it. That's one of my favorite things, I'll be honest. It's so cool. So cool. Well, he also has the ring on. Check that out. Pretty sick. His weapon is the same as the Mordor Ring Sauron? Oh, okay. Well, stand corrected.
Return
Let's get that.
to me.
Some's a controllable swirling green mist. Allows units, friend and foe, take damage and are turned into wraiths upon death. Ew. Okay, we'll do that in a moment, but let's check out the fucking undead monstrosity. This thing is crazy. You thought cave trolls were scary. You'd never seen Billy before.
They will regret.
Look at this
coming
boy.
here.
He's got a hook hand, he's got some parts missing, attached. He's ready for action. But he reminds me a lot of Stitches from like Warcraft, World of Warcraft or whatever. If you ever played that in the undead area. Or Warcraft 3 maybe, I don't know.
Fresh victims. The enemy
There's
has
something like that.
grown bold.
I think there's something like that in Dota as well. But I never played Dota, so who knows. He can spew some toxic bile.
Here they come again.
He also reduces enemy units' armor, so we'll spew some spew. Or not. Bad angle, apparently. Wish they had some units. That's pretty fun. He can throw up on stuff. Do like a good throw up. There's some units.
We are under attack.
Got splash. Target enemy hero or unit is hooked and rooted in place. Let's just try it out on this. Nice. Obviously he died, but their armor and attack damage is decreased by 50%. Wow. And this will actually explode if not killed before its timer runs out. Explosion knocks down enemy units and leaves a cloud of poisonous fumes. Okay, so he's about to go off. I'm gonna let him explode. I want to see that
It
action.
seems we are not wanted here.
Shit! That was incredible. I love it. Okay.
There is no life in the void.
You just
The
got shadow.
living have come.
You will kneel.
Let's try this. Sauron can.
The living
He's
have
become a
set
shapeless
you
malice.
All
I've seen this before in a different. I think he Dane.
time has come.
Was he Dane?
I will have what is mine.
What manner of fool
One of the other mods has like.
contests our
Oh
might?
shit! Has this kind of power as well. It's pretty neat. Some ring wraiths. Well, fuck. Don't know what to do about that. How do we get out of it? I think we have to wait.
I cannot take them myself.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you're gonna die. What can I... What do you want from me? Try to get as much XP as possible before you're dead. Well, at least get Sauron out of there.
Seems we are not wanted
I think
here.
you can.
They've buried the Barrow Lord.
They're
The
buried.
Easterling has fallen.
Nice.
They will not save me. They will not save me.
This voice files. So good. Alright. Let's try this out. They're killing their own men. It hurts. Maybe we hold off on that. Let's wait for these eagles to fuck off. They're a time thing, so we just gotta hold. Hold!
Embrace the shadow.
Oh.
Come and die.
They do. They sound like you shop D.
What is the What manner of fool contests our
See
might?
some things. Let's have a little forest of fear. Eagles are gone. Now the guys that are trying to level are gone as well. So we'll wait for them. Let's get some more corrupted Entwives on the go. Oh, command book kept. Well, it's an ant. You know what an ant has. We can bring it with us, though. Fuck it. That's a gift on my army?
I will have what is
What was
mine.
that? Oh. I mean, I could. Fuck it. Ooh. So we can control this as well.
Drop the ring. Your souls shall be flayed.
Tell me.
Trimble is dead. He will be back.
It says the thing is controllable, but I don't even see it. Oh, there it is. That shit does some damage. We killed Sauron with that. Fuck
The
me.
enemy has grown bold. You have
Battle
lost the
axe.
ring. Your suffering will be eternal.
Yes, I was like, I don't see the tornado. I see it now. I think because there's too many barrel whites on the screen, it wasn't showing the effects.
Die!
We have the ring.
Don't die.
Hand it to the master.
Escape.
What manner of fool contests our
Okay, well, it's quite strong. Where the hell are you going? Take the ring to Sauron! Oh, wait. Please do. I love when they run like zombies with their hands out.
You serve your queen.
Ooh, she's got her health.
Come here.
Very nice.
Not here.
It seems we are not wanted.
If not here, then where?
They are attacking our resources.
Hopefully it's not a problem that this boy has the ring. We should be able to just give it to Sauron, right? I hope. I certainly hope so. I do love the look of these Castellans. It's one of the cool... Fuck. I hate when I press the middle mouse button. They got cool swords as well. That's the Nazgul sword, right? Maybe. Very sick. We're still going to use this on something, but not super important. So the only thing we haven't really used is this, where they'll attack each other. We should probably go for that, and their war chant, I guess. Their war chant's kind of special.
We are under attack.
So here's the war chant, kind of berserk ability. It's like an orc getting mad kind of sound.
Little flies.
So now they have more damage, but they have less armor or whatever. My wife are going to die. That's alright. Oh, he's level 5. Kumo at level 5, of course, as I said earlier, gets a visual change to his armor.
The red eye pierces.
Let me... There we go. He now has some Easterling shoulder pads and a cool, like, helmet. He doesn't have the Hobbit look for his helmet, though. But the guys that he summons at level 8 do have that. And it looks fucking amazing. And I think he looks cool like this anyway, so it's pretty nice.
You are all but pawns in his
He
game.
basically summons 4 Dark Easterlings. And they're just... I want to get him in there.
I look forward to the feast.
Sarn needs to hurry up and come back. Come on, my dude. Let's get some more speed rays. Get another ant life. A couple more of those.
It seems we are not wanted here.
No escape for you.
I have no idea how you go, like how good this faction is in a game, like against players or whatever.
To the One Ring.
That'd be interesting to see how they do.
What is it now?
Okay.
Time.
Get out of the way. Bitch. Give the ring to your master.
I hear the beating of little hearts.
If you use your ability and then give him the ring, does it refresh?
What manner of fool
Just out of curiosity. Ask me for a friend. Yeah, it does.
The dead are mine to command as Flaccato.
You're not supposed to use that on guys. I do it anyway? Alright, let's not use our giant vortex of doom on our boy. Oh, they built fucking Forlong. Oh, these guys hold up pretty well against Forlong in beast mode. That's crazy.
The enemy has grown bold.
He's basically Aragorn and Blade Master right now, and he's not doing a whole lot to an armored Castellan. That's nuts. And they are 900.
Little flies
They are strong.
all around.
Okay.
Cannot hide.
Send the rest in the hero squad that's not ranked up yet. Back in.
We grew
Time to farm some powers.
What is it now?
I could have sped things up a lot by making a map in preparation for this. I could have just picked up a thing and they'd level up immediately, but oh well. Sometimes it's fun to just beat the shit out of something, you know? With your crazy ass Shade of the Wolf. It's so weird.
We are under attack.
Suck shades, bitch! Obviously that's been adapted from Shade of the Wolf's original power where he shoots wolves out, so he shoots Barrow-wights out or whatever. You know, it works. He still has that ice particle effect when he hits, though. I see it. Wow. Alright, well, we don't want to actually take out their barracks with this guy, so get out of here.
The enemy has grown
Get out of here, you weird thing.
I am beyond hate.
Alright,
I will have what is mine.
summon some Nazgul. So we can use this cursed treasure on their farm.
They will not leave here alive.
I bring only peace.
Target structure earns. Okay, you can't.
Silent as death.
Can target enemy resource structures. What?
I am eternity.
What manner
They
of
only work on
fool
farms?
contests our might?
I'm pretty sure these Gondor farms are scaled down as well. They used to be pretty massive, I remember. I don't know if that was from this patch or the last one. But that's a nice change that they're not quite so big.
I seek great spirits. I am no longer.
Okay, let's do this. Will that just kill these boys?
The enemy has grown bold.
Maybe. Okay, so it only works on farms.
I am no longer what I was.
I see your doom. Return to the
I mean, it does say resource structure, though. So you can see why I could get that idea. Secondly, that is useful.
We are under attack.
Fair enough. Cast on farm, no problem. Some of these wolves. This is one of the 10-point powers. Summons a pack of black wargs with a big old alpha, which I think is what was summoned by the Necromancer. What do they do? Just doges. Powerful doges.
What manner of fool contests our might?
Alright, I need Kumul level 8, or 8, yeah. And Sauron. So Necromancer level 8, he's level 8, so I think we'll pretty much have everything we need. Unless we want to see Kargas level 10. We probably should. So we'll get him level 10 as well.
I am no longer what I was.
Get out of here. You're gonna soul the base, you little weird
Hide.
God. What is that guy like, right? God.
I hear the beating of little hearts.
Spell of concealment.
I bring only peace.
What about it? Oh yeah, there's rangers in this. I forgot. Can we summon our like nasty forest over it? Did I already use that? Maybe. That didn't do anything, I know. This one.
We are under attack.
Yes. Eat corruption.
I long for
Little flies all around.
Oh. The forest appears some spiderlings? I didn't actually see that. Spawns a large number of wild spiders attacking on sight. Oh. Nice. I didn't notice that the first
We are not wanted
second
here.
or third time I did that.
their unease persists
Just level up.
on silent.
I should stop killing their barracks. I regret everything.
I will be.
Can we level up on these little nerds?
Let them rest.
Piss. There goes the neighborhood.
The end approaches.
Son of a bitch. Ignite Kargas.
What manner of fool contests
I'm so young.
our might? They've buried the Barrow Lord.
God damn it. Not again. Darkness? This map is so dark it doesn't do anything. Oh, it does go slightly dark.
I see.
Oh. Ooh. Oh, we don't have to lose Sauron.
Spread the corruption.
That's what's cool. It'd be hard to kill this ring hero.
It seems we are not
Because you could just go like
here.
ghost mode and get the fuck out. But the cooldown, of course, you're stuck in that mode for a while. That's the downside. So you can't just spam it and be like,
The hunt is on.
okay.
They will come to fear us.
Why is there a garrison button on the tower if you can't go in? Can builders go in it? Damn. He lives! Dickheads. Let's get some of the hunters. Maybe they can go in it? I don't know. Okay, we didn't die.
The time has come.
We have to wait for him to cool.
You cannot hope to stand against
Come back to the real world.
the earth, burn the woods.
Yes.
Lord Sauron commands it.
Oh man, Kumul sounds awesome. Love it.
Die.
Okay, the archers can go in the tower. I mean, that makes sense, but it seems like other guys can't. Fair enough. There we go, and they'll shoot their little Morgul thingies out of there.
You shall obey. All will be despoiled.
Look at this nasty terrain. Disgusting.
There is no life in the void.
Come back!
The time has come.
Damn
The
it.
enemy has grown bold.
I wish the enemy would stop growing
Do
bald.
not let them free the slaves.
There is no life in the void.
Battle lights. Got these fucking. If you had a base just surrounding your base and all these towers of sorcery, it'd be nuts.
You shall obey.
50 grand. I've milked this out for an hour and 20. Holy shit. We need to hurry up. I didn't realize it's been so long. Good lord. I'm enjoying it though. It's really very unique. Has everything. That little cheeky orc face on the. You see that? Aw. I wish I wouldn't have casted it. He has that fucking orc's face where he's like giving the tongue out.
Return to me.
Slow and take damage over time. That'll help the cat actually.
The time has come. You have to yourself.
The living.
Let's get level 8, please.
We are not wanted here.
I forgot to get a horse. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you and your thing. Blight tornado. Oh yeah, don't go in there. Please.
There is no life.
Well, Sauron's level 10, so we've done our thing here.
All this world shall be mine.
I wanna get a good necromantic raise on. Help me get a raise on. So these Nazgul don't despawn, but you can only have 3 at a time.
What manner of fool contests
That's pretty
our
neat.
might?
You can have a small arm here.
Fresh
Oh
victims.
god, they just died. Bony boys! Some dojos and this freaking thing.
I see you.
The enemy
Whammo.
has grown bold.
Alright, come on.
Salt the earth.
Please.
The woods.
I don't know why he's taking so damn long to level up. He keeps going back all the way. Fuck me. Alright, we'll get the last power, Dark Hysteria. I'd like to see that in action anyway. I like this guy's throw up ability. It's fun.
There's an enemy structure.
Blah. There we go. Level.
What manner of fool
We'll have splash.
contests our might?
Passive splash? Cause damage over time to nearby enemies. Ah. Come on, one more hit. Maybe. Yeah. The Black Easterling. Finally. I got what I wanted. All this time. This is the coolest unit in Age of the Ring now. Welcome to the Black Easterling. Look at that bad boy. So they've basically taken the... I love the Easterling armor, which is why I'm a big fan of these. But they're taking the helmet from Kamul, the Hobbit film,
It seems we are not
and put it on these Dark
here.
Easterlings. I'm not sure if they're undead or they're just like corrupted men that's serving in Dol Guldur. Either way is cool, but they're fucking cool. They got a cool portrait, and they're quite strong. They got really cool weapons. It's just really a nice, cool looking unit. I'm a big fan. Alright, and I guess we should just use...
They are pressing the attack.
Where is it?
What manner of fool contests our might?
This one. That's
The
basically
enemy is
full
beyond
10
my
defense power.
sight.
They'll kill each other. How much life do these have? 2,000. Killing it. There we go. Look at that. Look at the summon picture of that boy. I love it. Oof. Play some multiplayer. I'm not gonna play multiplayer today, but you know it's not out of the cards.
We are under attack.
Well, maybe it will. I don't know.
We have bolstered our ranks with the enemy's remains.
I'm not gonna play against any other players because everyone will be better than me. It's just like, ugh.
Little flies
I don't know anything.
all around.
But maybe like if Thrain wants to play, me and Thrain converse some AI or something.
The enemy has been vanquished.
4v4. I'm not doing any Age of the Ring 4v4s. Straight up, I will tell you right now. No. I think it's... My past experiences with that have been not great. Oh. There you go. That's Dol Guldur. Fucking sexy. Oh. Very cool. I like Dol Guldur a lot. It's just really really good. I'll see the Mordo changes.